Hello and welcome to another video, and in this video we're looking at set 75394, the Imperial Star Destroyer. Now this is a 10 plus set and it has 1,555 pieces and it retails for £149. And here is a look at the front of the box. This was a Christmas gift to me. We do get an exclusive Cal Kestis minifigure, which is kind of the main reason that I wanted this set. We get Darth Vader, Commander Praji, Imperial crew member, Imperial gunner, Imperial heavy trooper, and a stormtrooper. And I think this set looks amazing. It is a very thick box. Like, you can't really see it properly, but it's a thick, like, box. It's quite small, but thick. It's like the chode of Lego boxes. But this is the back of the box, and as you can see, you can open up the whole interior, and it has a little handle. You can move the turrets. Darth Vader's popping his head out there, and there's Darth Vader walking on the bridge. And this just seems like such a good set. But let's see what's inside. So firstly, this is kind of different to all the other Lego sets. So usually the bigger sets has like sellotape tabs there, which you pull off and then you open the box. But this one has sellotape tabs all around it. So then I assume it just lifts up like a box. Whoa. Okay, so I've had to stand up for this. This is really cool. So it's the paper bags, of course. It's like an actual box. I mean, you could build it inside of this, but I feel like it's going to be bigger than the box anyway. But yeah, let's have a look at how many bags there are. So this is all the paper bags. We do get our instruction manual. So you get a sticker sheet with way more stickers than I would have wanted. Jesus. And you get your big, hefty instruction manual. This is going to be such a fun build. And these are all the bags. So it comes with 14 numbered bags. So this is probably going to be quite a long build. But yeah, let's just get straight into this. So, as you can see, this set looks amazing. The detail, everything, the size is really, really cool. But of course, let's start off with the minifigures. So the first figure we have is Darth Vader, and obviously normal detail. We've seen this figure loads of times before. Got the back print, got the red lightsaber, and there's his little white pale face and the back printing on his face. Really cool figure, seen it loads, you know, got the arm printing. Nothing really wrong with this figure, to be honest. Next is an Imperial Navy trooper, and he has nice detail on his front. He has this strap around his mouth. I really like this helmet. He does also have a second face, which is a more normal looking face, and back printing. Really cool figure as well. I love the all black, really nice. Now on to the next one. And this is the next figure, Commander Praji. And he's actually a named character, but I'm not too sure who he is. He's got the Commander badge on him. Got back printing as well, normal black legs. He's got the little sign on his helmet and, you know, just a normal looking face. And again, all black. I love these like all black looking characters. And on to the next one. So this is the Imperial Gunner, and I absolutely love the look of this figure. He's got the Imperial logo on his head. He's got blue and red like lights on his helmet, pant detail, torso detail, back detail. He's got a face but doesn't have a back print, just a normal front face, which is fine because you don't really see it anyway. Super cool figure, awesome. So this is the Imperial crew member. Again, a really nice figure. He's got the microphone on his head, same hat as the Commander Praji, and he's got torso printing and leg printing and back printing as well. Really, really cool figure. We also get a Stormtrooper, which is just a normal looking Stormtrooper. It's been like this for a while now. There's the head underneath, no back head, which doesn't really need because it's got a helmet. But yeah, Stormtrooper, nothing too special. And now on to the last minifigure. So this is the 25th anniversary figure, Cal Kestis from the video game. And this figure looks amazing. Amazing detail on his torso and pants. And the back looks really cool. I'm not sure if this is like a misprint on the back, like it's got some weird line on it. I'm not sure about that. But the back printing on his torso is really good. He's got his ginger hair, he's got this face, and he's got like a normal smiling face, which looks really cool. And of course he comes with his blue lightsaber and he's wearing his brown glove, which is super, super cool. And he of course does come with his 25th anniversary stand, which looks amazing and looks cool next to my others. Now let's get on to the ship itself. So this is the Star Destroyer itself, and from first glance it is really, really cool size. The size of it next to a minifigure is really nice. It's kind of a tiny bit bigger than I expected. When I was building it, I thought it was going to be smaller, and I'll show you why. But it's a little bit bigger than I expected. But of course, here is the look of the front. You can hold it just from any way you want, but there is a certain way it tells you to hold it. It's got the nice detail in front of the front and just so much detail everywhere. It's really cool. This is what the engines look like, and the engines look really cool. The way that it's like overhanging over the engines and under and around it's really, really smart. I like how they've designed it. And as you can see, it has turrets around here which look really cool, and if you move this here, it actually spins the turrets, and that is same on both sides, so you can put it face it like, so you can have the turrets facing like anywhere you want. And obviously I said it isn't supposed to be held like this. You can actually lift these two pieces up, and inside there is a little handle that you can hold and lift it up just like that. And the weight distribution is so well, like it's not like hanging too far on either side. It's really, really well done, and nice easy handle. You can probably swoosh it about a little bit, you know, it's a little bit like wobbly like front and back, but you know, it's not too bad. I quite like it. And then when you're done with it, you can just put this, they push these back down, and it doesn't even look like that would be there. It's so cool. And of course in here you have the missiles, which are really well integrated into the ship. Like you can't, it's quite hard to tell that they're there, but you push this down here and it goes shooting out. And there is another one here, which again, you push down and it goes shooting out. Really epic. Now on the bridge, there is one sticker here, right there, which I assume is like the window to the ship. And the way that this is like built is so cool with all like the curves and everything. It's really, really smart how they've done it. I really enjoyed building this set. I thought it was really fun to build. Like I was planning on just doing like a few bags and then stopping, but I ended up just building the whole thing at once. And you can see some see-through pieces like over here, and they are kind of like all around the ship. These little like see-through pieces. I'm not sure if these are supposed to be windows for like the actual ship, like windows where the crew members can look through, because there's like little ones there as well. They're kind of all over this area. I'm just going to assume they're supposed to replicate like windows or viewing points from the ship. But anyway, the main feature of the ship is you can take this completely off, which this itself is a really cool build and really amazing. And you can see a closer look of how the mechanism works, of how it pulls up. It's just like a normal mechanism. It's nothing new for Lego. It's just really cool. And you can also open the side panels like this, and the ship completely opens up. It has like a full-on just interior. So the first thing is you've got this little control thing. I'm not sure what it is. It's just like a random printed piece. And you have the bridge, which is supposed to replicate the bridge where Darth Vader stands and looks over the front of the Star Destroyer. And you have like a panel sticker here, and there's another one on the other side. You have two stickers here, which is like workstations, I assume, and that is the same on the other side as well. Two little stickers there. And you also have two seats here where you can sit your minifigures inside like that, as if they are working. So already you've got 3 minifigures. Now let's look at the back end of the ship. So starting off here, you've got this little case thing, and inside is like a blue piece. I can't get it out. My fingers are too big. I can try and like push it out. There we go. Just like a blue container with a little lid. This could be blue milk, a bottle of blue milk in like a little container. I'm not too sure, to be honest. Could just be a bomb. You've got another one of these like control printed pieces, and you've got this syringe. I don't know what Darth Vader's up to with a syringe, but you know, we never know. And over here you have another control desk, and you have this really cool sticker piece, this of like a TIE fighter monitor thing. I'm not sure. I assume it says where the TIE fighters are when they're out flying. And you also have this which spins, and I'm not sure what these are. I assume it's like holograms or something. And I assume this is supposed to be a hologram of the Star Destroyer because of the shape, or it could be a kyber crystal, but I assume it's the hologram of the Star Destroyer, and this is like the enemies or something. I'm not too sure. But again, you can stand another figure here as if he's working on it, which is another place for a figure. Now on the other side, we do have another sticker there, and I don't know if you can tell, but it's C-3PO and R2-D2, which is a really, really cool sticker. Obviously, they're after C-3PO and R2-D2. And on this side, there is another sticker of the actual Star Destroyer, like outlines. I assume it's monitoring the engines and just monitoring the whole, how the ship's like working. You have another workstation here, and then you have these 2 containers, which inside, this one has some binoculars, and this really cool like printed container, which I think looks really sick, has some thermal detonators inside. It has 2 of them, and they just stick on by 1 or 2 studs. So again, you can place another figure here, which is another spot for a minifigure, which is really, really nice. And then the last spot is this little desk where we get another one of these printed pieces, a coffee cup. Well, I don't know, you don't know what they'll be drinking. It might be a blue milk cup, but you get a nice spinning chair as well, which I assume the only person that would be sat here is the Stormtrooper, because what do they ever do? And that is another place for a figure. So as you can see, you can actually fit all the figures in the ship, and there is room for a few more. You know, there's studs for some more figures. It would have been nice if maybe it came with another Stormtrooper. I feel like all the other figures are fine, but maybe another Stormtrooper would have been good for the price. But still, for Star Wars, the amount of figures that we're getting for this price is still more than usual for what Star Wars would give us. But that may be just because they've added a 25th anniversary figure. But yeah, the only downside to this is Darth Vader can't stand on the bridge. Like, no matter how far back you push him, he will get pushed. Like, it's just not possible. His little head's just poking out. So you would have to put Darth Vader somewhere like here, like it shows in the back of the box with him monitoring the Stormtrooper. And then you can close the set. Really, really simple. And then this just slots back in here. This is a little bit awkward to get back on. You have to really like push it back for it to be like secure. You'll know when it's secure because it like kind of falls into place. Then once you've done that, you can open these and you can fly off into battle. And this is my first ever Star Destroyer, and I'm really impressed with this. I think it looks so cool. Just the details and everything, it just looks so, so nice. I love it. And when I was building it, I thought that this was the end. Like, I thought that it only went from like here down to here, and that was like just how long it was. And I was like, wow, this is smaller than I was going to expect. But then after the tiles were added on, the tiles add an extra bit of length there. And then I was like, okay, this is a little bit bigger than I expected. So when I was building it, it went from it's not as big as I expected to be fully built. I was like, okay, it's a little bit bigger than I expected. But yes, that is the Lego Star Wars Imperial Star Destroyer. Now, for £150, it's definitely worth the price count because everyone judges from price per piece. So £1,555 for £149.99. Piece count is worth it. Actual value, playability, definitely worth it. Scale and look, definitely worth it. I do kind of wish, even though it was bigger than I expected, that it was a little bit bigger. However, that means we would have lost a lot of these details on the front and everything like that. Comes with amazing figures. I really like these three figures in particular, and obviously the Cal Kestis figure, amazing. So I would say this is worth the money, especially if you've never had a Star Destroyer before. If you have had a Star Destroyer, then I think the Cal Kestis figure will be the buy-in point. But yeah, I think this is a really good set. I'd probably give it like 9.5 out of 10. It just needed like an extra Stormtrooper. But yeah, that's my verdict on the set. What do you think? And thank you for watching. Bye-bye.